You may be wondering how to tell when your girlfriend is feeling amorous or perhaps a bit more aroused. The positive news is that it doesn't have to be a mystery. Whether you're just starting out in a relationship or trying to rekindle the spark in a long-term one, it all comes down to fine-tuning your awareness to those small, almost invisible signals. By learning to recognize these subtle details, you can create intimate, unforgettable moments that you will both cherish forever. But first, consider how often you really pay attention to those small details. Do you ever stop and notice the quiet signals she's sending without realizing it? This guide will walk through 12 unmistakable signs that reveal when she's excited, from the way she looks at you to those little deliberate touches she gives. Sign 1 depicts gaze from top to bottom. One of the most obvious signs she's attracted to you is how she looks at you. It's not just about making eye contact. It's how her eyes move. Have you ever caught her gaze traveling from your face to your body? That slow, deliberate glance that's not by accident. When a woman is interested, her eyes linger, scanning you with intensity and purpose. It's a way of taking you in, savoring each part of you. This isn't just casual observation, it's silent admiration. A conversation that's happening in her mind, but without words. You might notice her glancing at you while she's folding clothes, reading a book, or doing something completely ordinary, but in that moment it's clear she's captivated by your presence. Have you ever had that feeling where, in her gaze, it feels like the rest of the world fades away? That's a moment of true connection, and it's something you won't miss once you start paying attention to it. Sign to the blush when she's near you. Another one of those telling signs she's feeling drawn to you. The blush. Have you ever observed the reddening of her neck or cheeks when you're around? It's a powerful yet natural way to express enthusiasm and interest. Strong emotions like infatuation or even mild anxiety typically trigger the dilation of blood vessels beneath the skin, causing flushing. This straightforward yet telling response softens her features. The warmth that emanates from her cheeks, neck, or even chest can be really charming. The truth is that blushing is more than simply a physical reaction. It's her body's method of expressing her feelings without speaking. Have you ever seen how her blush seems to make her even more approachable, almost as if she were disclosing a secret to you? It's a symbol of intimacy that is both gentle and extremely vulnerable. Her body seems to be communicating her actual emotions without her having to speak. The small, silent clues she puts off are frequently more telling than anything she may say out loud. When she blushes, you may notice that her breathing becomes a little faster, her movements become more lively, or her laughter becomes more sincere and emotional. Usually, other subtle clues accompany blushing, reaffirming her desire. Have you ever noticed how small things like a change in her breathing or a soft laugh make everything feel more intimate? It's like she's saying so much without having to speak at all, creating a safe space. When you notice her blushing, it's important to respond in a way that makes her feel comfortable and validated. These combined signals create a rich tapestry of emotions that tell you everything you need to know about her true feelings. And this isn't just about physical responses, but also about her emotional vulnerability showing through. Make a kind remark and smile warmly. These small gestures of compassion and attention not only reassure her, but also strengthen your bond by fostering an atmosphere where she feels comfortable expressing her feelings without fear of criticism. This is the cornerstone of genuine intimacy and trust. How do you often react when you notice her blushing? Does it make her feel more comfortable opening up? Sign 3. She touches you more frequently. When a woman experiences increasing attraction, her desire to make physical contact increases dramatically. However, this increase in touch is not an accident. Rather, it is a conscious attempt to close the physical distance between you and strengthen the developing emotional bond. Physical touch is a universal language of affection and connection. Have you noticed how she sometimes finds an excuse to put a gentle hand against yours? Or perhaps she leans in slightly closer during a private moment, or places her hand on your arm during a conversation. These small gestures are subtle invitations to get closer, strengthening your bond. How do these small gestures make you feel? Do you sense how much she's trying to get closer to you? Pay close attention to the frequency and type of her touches. They're not random. They're her way of expressing her desire for greater intimacy and closeness. Maybe you'll recommend physical connection-promoting activities, like holding hands when you stroll together or cuddling on the couch while watching a movie. You might even offer to give you a massage after a long, exhausting day. These are all subtle methods to create intimate moments. Do you find yourself returning her gestures to show her that you value the affection she's giving? This reciprocal exchange of physical affection deepens your bond and strengthens your emotional connection. When she initiates and touches you, you should respond with warmth, whether that means holding her hand, giving her a gentle hug, or maintaining eye contact. Your response matters because it lets her know that you're not only open to these moments, but that you cherish them. Being aware of these subtle indicators of attraction, such as blushing and increased touching, can help you better understand her intentions and feelings. By being attentive to these cues, you can build a more fulfilling and intimate relationship. But here are some tips on how to strengthen that bond even more. Relationship. By embracing these moments, you're strengthening the affection and trust that are necessary for a long-lasting, satisfying partnership. You're strengthening the emotional bond between you. These small moments of admiration can greatly deepen your connection, both emotionally and physically. Sign 6. When a lady feels a stronger bond with you, she dresses more sensuously. Her wardrobe choices often reflect her desire to captivate and attract you. Have you noticed that she is wearing more seductive clothing or dressing in a way that makes you stop and take notice? Her choice of clothing reflects her desire to impress you, going beyond mere appearance. Have you noticed that she has been dressing a little differently lately, perhaps more alluringly than usual? This indicates that she is making an effort to capture your attention and demonstrating the value of the relationship. When a woman genuinely wants to improve her bond with you, she may intentionally wear clothes that accentuate her best qualities. You are building a lady who wants to deepen her relationship. Have you noticed how she sometimes chooses colors or a form-fitting outfit that draws attention to her silhouette? She understands your affection for her. These selections are more than simply fashion. They're her method of grabbing your interest and making you feel special and connected. Her attire turns into a means of winning your respect and love. Does it ever appear that she is considering you in a manner that transcends style and makes you feel unique when she is getting ready? It's not just about appearances. Her clothing selections reveal a deeper desire to make you feel wanted and appreciated. How frequently do you notice her wearing clothing that seems like a small present? She may spend extra care on other aspects, but these choices are a sign of her desire to connect with you on a more intimate level. For you, she may choose something that draws attention to her own attractiveness, while also inviting you to adore her more. These are the minor details that complete her appearance. A favorite scent. Have you noticed these small efforts to feel more attractive? They're not superficial gestures. They're an expression of her affection, her way of saying, "I want to be close to you, and I want you to see me." Whether it's some well-chosen accessories or some tasteful makeup, they all contribute to improving her appearance and boosting her confidence around you. Her actions become more deliberate as she wears clothing that satisfies her need for closeness. Her gait may also alter. Have you noticed how she might lean in slightly to accentuate her curves or walk with a more elegant wobble in her hips. When she makes an effort to look and feel more beautiful, it's crucial to respond with sincere compliments. She intentionally alters her body language to express attraction without resorting to words. They create a magnetic pull between you two, inviting you to get closer and engage in a deeper connection. A genuine compliment about how beautiful she is can boost her self-esteem by letting her know that you value her and acknowledge the effort she has put into this moment. How do you typically react when she dresses up or makes an extra effort to look nice? Your encouragement not only gives her more self-confidence, but also strengthens your emotional connection. By recognizing and appreciating her efforts, you encourage her to keep showing her love, which builds a cycle of connection and mutual admiration that gradually strengthens your relationship. Sign 7. She employs more subtle cues and flirty comments. One of the most light-hearted and successful ways for a woman to show her interest and attraction is through flirtation. Have you noticed how it's a clear indication that she's feeling closer to you when she begins to include more hints and flirtatious remarks in her conversations? It's as though she's drawing you in with each playful remark. The art of subtle flirting can take many different forms. You can use light-hearted and enjoyable jokes, or make more direct, flattering, and provocative remarks. Have you heard her remark something along the lines of, "I love how your eyes sparkle when you smile," or "Be careful, you're making it hard for me to focus"? By incorporating humor and light-hearted banter into your chats, these light-hearted exchanges aim to establish an enjoyable and captivating dynamic between you, encouraging a feeling of enthusiasm and mutual attraction. She fosters a laid-back, joyful environment. Doesn't that make your time together seem lighter and more special? This not only strengthens your emotional tie, but also draws you closer together, fostering a relationship that feels natural and authentic, while expressing emotions in a playful way. Have you ever noticed how she urges you to reciprocate and engage more fully without making it feel burdensome? Her flirty remarks are a light-hearted, non-threatening method for her to convey her sentiments. These light-hearted remarks serve as an invitation to try things out and see how you react, which fosters intimacy and trust. Progressively gauging responses and developing closeness, she can also determine your degree of comfort and interest by flirting with you. How do you typically respond when she gives you a humorous hint? She's testing your reaction and establishing an environment where you may gradually increase your emotional intimacy. It's like a game that deepens your bond. Embracing the flirting energy is crucial in this situation. How does matching her energy make you feel? Having fun and joking around your relationship will be more enjoyable if you enthusiastically and reciprocally reply to her flirty comments, which will strengthen your shared emotional and physical desire. Sign 8. She looks directly into your eyes. Eye contact is a potent non-verbal communication tool that can express a variety of emotions, particularly intimacy and attraction. When a woman makes meaningful eye contact with you, it's a significant indication that she feels a deep connection and is interested in you more deeply. Have you ever caught her staring into your eyes and felt as though everything around you vanished? The influence of eye contact. When she looks directly into your eyes, she is not only seeing you physically, but also emotionally connecting with you. This intense gaze isn't just about looking, it's also about feeling, communicating affection, and the desire to deepen your bond. Prolonged eye contact can unquestionably create a sense of closeness between partners, indications of a sincere relationship. She clearly values your presence and is completely involved in the conversation if she maintains eye contact with you. How does it feel when she looks at you as if she is spending all of her time with you? Her focus shows that she is comfortable with you, which allows her to be honest about her feelings. Increasing emotional intimacy more openly. By enabling a more intimate connection between you both, deep eye contact promotes emotional intimacy. What do you think happens when you two share a silent conversation without using words? This silent connection enhances the overall quality of your relationship by strengthening your emotional bonds and bringing you closer than ever before. Sign 9. She gives you more frequent kisses, which is a definite sign of her growing passion and emotional bond. A woman shows her readiness for a deeper emotional and physical bond when she gives you more frequent, meaningful, and intense kisses. The significance of the kisses is that they are a potent expression of love and desire, and when she plants additional kisses, it shows that she is eager to deepen your bond. These kisses are more than just physical intimacy. They are a means for her to express her love, trust, and desire for intimacy. The biology of attraction. Kissing physiologically causes the release of dopamine and oxytocin, two hormones that strengthen bonds and emotions of happiness. This instinctive reaction strengthens the emotional bonds between lovers by fostering a sense of intimacy and pleasure. Additionally, the physical act of kissing and salivation raise testosterone levels, deepening intimacy by intensifying desire and attraction between people. Knowing the meaning behind her kisses will enable you to consciously return her attention and enjoy these moments by making a meaningful physical connection. Every kiss is a chance to strengthen your emotional connection, which will make your relationship stronger and more satisfying. Sign 10. She arches her back when you kiss her. This is another subtle but significant indication of her attraction and want. Her physical reaction during a kiss is a clear indication of her heightened arousal and desire to establish a deeper connection with you. Arching her back during a kiss accentuates her curves and displays her comfort and confidence in your company, serving as an unspoken invitation for more intimate physical contact. This body language enhances the moment by expressing her desire to be closer and more connected to you. By highlighting her natural curves, these deliberate movements aim to improve your physical connection, make her feel more appealing, and foster a more intense and interesting exchange. This action shows that she is prepared to be vulnerable and increase your relationship's level of emotional and physical closeness. Reacting attentively and reciprocally to her indications, such as when you see her arch her back, is crucial. Match her zeal by kissing her more deeply or bringing her closer. This reciprocal reaction strengthens the emotional connection and creates a sense of togetherness, making every moment more significant and treasured. Her respiration quickens at sign 11. When a woman feels energized or profoundly connected during intimate times, her respiration naturally quickens and becomes shallower, which can be a key indicator of her heightened emotional and physical arousal. During passionate moments, like a tender kiss or embrace, the body releases adrenaline, which speeds up the heart rate and breathing, preparing the body for heightened activity. As a result, her breathing may become more rapid and shallow, signaling her excitement and readiness for deeper intimacy. This physiological response is a direct reaction to the surge of adrenaline and increased oxygen flow to her muscles, improving her sensory experiences and strengthening the emotional bond between you. Other physical indicators, like flushed cheeks or a little quiver in her voice, frequently accompany these subtle changes, highlighting her emotional condition even more. Understanding the emotional bond. Increased respiration during private moments indicates a deep emotional bond. It shows that she is secure and at ease enough to lower her defenses and completely experience and express her emotions. When you notice that she is breathing more quickly, It's a sign to respond sensitively and attentively. Match her increased pace by matching her level of intimacy, whether through deeper kisses, more affectionate touches, or just keeping close physical proximity. This creates a harmonious and fulfilling intimate experience that strengthens your bond. This level of vulnerability is essential for building a deeper, more meaningful relationship because it fosters trust and mutual understanding, which enhances the intimacy. In sign 12, she indicates that she is prepared to advance the situation. Her verbal expression of her willingness to strengthen the relationship is the last and possibly most obvious indication of her increasing interest and desire. Her intents and feelings are evident in phrases like, "I want us to be closer," and "I'm ready to take things to the next level." By paying attention to and responding to these signs, you can establish a more intimate and fulfilling partnership. Spend some time with her, communicate openly, and express gratitude for the ways she improves your relationship. Respecting boundaries while fostering intimacy and building trust will further strengthen the connection and result in a deeper emotional bond. Her willingness to express her desires highlights her commitment to creating something more meaningful with you. She understands the significance of verbal communication and the significance of non-verbal cues in all relationships. Verbal affirmations are equally important for elucidating intentions and desires. When she freely expresses her desire for greater intimacy, it shows that she trusts you and is committed to moving the relationship forward. These conversations are crucial because they can determine the direction of your partnership going forward and create a supportive environment for these crucial discussions. Establishing a secure and transparent space where you both feel free to express your emotions and wishes is crucial, as is promoting open, sincere communication about your relationship's objectives, limits, and expectations. This openness makes sure that both partners are on the same page and helps you synchronize your future visions. Reacting with compassion and comprehension. React with compassion and understanding when she expresses her desire to strengthen the bond. Recognize her feelings and openly express your own opinions, whether you feel equally prepared or require additional time. Sharing your feelings builds trust and respect between you and your partner. Being open to these opportunities fosters development and a closer bond, establishing a close bond. In conclusion, identifying and interpreting these subtle signs, such as changes in her breathing or verbal expressions of readiness, can greatly improve your relationship. By being aware of and responsive to her cues, you create a space for deeper intimacy. Always respect her personal space and comfort levels, and foster trust by being dependable, supportive, and understanding in all aspects of your relationship. By paying attention to both her verbal and nonverbal cues and responding with empathy and care, you create a deeper, more meaningful connection that endures over time. Remember that mutual understanding, respect, and a desire to develop together are the keys to a successful relationship. If you found these insights useful, please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more advice on improving your relationship and making every moment matter. Until the next time, I'm here to discuss significant subjects that can improve your relationships and quality of life every day. Treasure every second and keep fostering a lasting relationship.